Let's talk about facets. Well, first question is perhaps what is a facet? A facet shows on the sidebar of your search results and allows you to filter down or to customize what you want to see as a visitor. So these are all facets here on the side. So this color is technically a facet, style is a facet, price is a facet. And so by selecting green here, we see only the green colored options. We can also select blue and we see green or blue. It's very important to note that this is not green and blue. This is green or blue. So you can select multiple and it adds that as another option for selection. So I uncheck green and everything appears back again. Let's look at the control that you have as a merchant in the Klevu merchant panel to control how this works on the front end. So coming back into our control panel under customizations, we come over here to facets. Under facets, we have several options and we're going to talk through what these are and what they do. All right, first, show advanced facets with search results. Probably want to leave that checked unless your products are so basic they don't need to be filtered down at all. And that's really is something to consider. Not everyone needs to have facets. If the products you sell are just very, very simple, and I'm trying to think of an example, perhaps like even, for example, cell phones. You know, most people know what type of cell phone they're going to go after. They know whether it's iPhone or Android, but then at that point, you probably would want to have like a manufacturer facet. So then you can say, I want to find all phones by Apple, or I want to find all phones by Samsung or Google. Like even at that point, even what we would consider fairly simple, facets still do provide value. So if you're going to show facets, and I'm guessing most are going to show facets, we then come down to the facet behavior. We have multi-select or single select. Now note that this is global. I will say that Adobe Commerce Live Search has the ability to set this per facet or per attribute, because it really could make sense to allow it to be different for one attribute versus another, or a facet. That is a good point actually to bring up as well. Facets are attributes. And so this list of facets that I'm going to show you here, this list literally comes from, as we drop down here, this other attributes to use in search. So on the Magento side, other attributes to use in search. This powers the list that is shown here. So all of them are going to come in, and then you can check or uncheck them here in this list. So basically converts an attribute and its values into a facet, or promotes it into being a facet. We can set the facet position, on the left or right side. Left is most typical in these cases. Search results, you can put it on the left or the top. Top is an interesting idea, allows you to get a little wider as far as what is available. The only perhaps issue is that it then pushes the products and content down the page a little further. So in that case, it might not be as beneficial or useful in that case. But we scroll down here a little bit further and we have our visibility. The nice thing is you can set a caption for each one of these, and that does make it, first for internationalization. So if this is actually like a Spanish store view, it's coming over from Magento as color and whatever the Spanish translation would be, you would enter that right here. You can drag and drop these around to be the order that you feel like makes the most sense. So the question is, what facets should we show? Just, okay, check everything? No, I would not advise that. I would suggest experimenting with this. What do you find in your conversations, like verbal conversations with people, they find actually matters the most? What questions are they asking you? How are you filtering out the products that you showed, that you were offering to the customers in a phone conversation? And it's those facets, those criteria that are probably most valuable here. So people are looking for color. Well, of course, make sure that's in there. If they're looking for brand, if they say, hey, I want an Apple iPhone or something, then you're going to stick it in as a brand. So you'll use that. But maybe condition doesn't really matter here. I mean, you're selling all new products. So why would I put a condition check mark in there as well? So use facets. Those are helpful. Those will enable you to improve the search experience, and providing relevant faceting results will help customers find the product that they need even faster, which it's a win all the way around.